Brimming with ambition, Anna of Russia had her sights set on expanding the Russian territory. Her reign, starting in 1730, was marked by a fiery determination to extend the influence of her nation. But what were the forces that drove her? What were her initial strategies? Let's delve into the ambitions of this intriguing empress. Anna was not merely a ruler who was handed the reins of power. She was a woman of vision, of dreams. Dreams that were not confined to the boundaries of her palace, but rather stretched across the vast expanse of the Russian terrain. She dreamed of a Russia that was larger, stronger, and more influential. This was not just about territorial expansion. This was about crafting a legacy, about etching her name in the annals of history as a great empress who expanded the Russian Empire. Her early strategies for expansion were not just about military conquest. Anna understood the importance of diplomacy and alliances. She fostered relationships with neighboring nations. She strengthened her military, and she sought to spread Russian culture and influence far and wide. She believed that the power of a nation was not just in its land, but in its influence over other nations. But Anna's ambitions were not without their challenges. She was a woman in a man's world, a world that often did not take kindly to a woman with such lofty aspirations. She faced opposition, not just from her enemies, but also from within her own court. Many saw her ambitions as dangerous, as a threat to the stability of the Russian Empire. But Anna was not one to be deterred. She was resolute, steadfast in her pursuit of her dreams. Anna's aspirations were grand, but the path to their realization was fraught with challenges. As we will see in the following scenes, despite her unwavering determination and her initial successes, Anna's ambitions would eventually lead her to face setbacks and defeats, which would ultimately shape her legacy. The story of Anna of Russia is a testament to the fact that even the greatest of ambitions can sometimes lead to unforeseen consequences. Anna's reign saw initial successes that further fueled her ambitions. As she ascended to the throne, Anna knew she had to solidify her power and extend Russia's reach, and she did so with a measure of initial triumph that would give anyone a taste for more. In the early years of her reign, Anna's military campaigns were met with success. She managed to expand Russia's territory, particularly towards the west. One of her earliest victories was the annexation of parts of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. This acquisition not only expanded Russia's borders, but also increased its influence over Eastern Europe. It was a strategic move that showcased Anna's tactical acumen and her determination to make Russia a formidable power. The success didn't stop there. Anna also sought to strengthen Russia's position in the south. She launched campaigns against the Ottoman Empire, and while these were fraught with battles, they ultimately resulted in the Treaty of Belgrade. This accord further extended Russia's territory and influence in the Balkans, marking another win for Anna. These victories instilled a sense of invincibility in Anna. She was riding high on a wave of triumph, confident in her abilities to lead and conquer. The successes bolstered her belief in her own invincibility, and she started to dream bigger, eyeing more ambitious territories. But with this newfound confidence came a dangerous sense of complacency. Anna began to believe that she could do no wrong, that every military campaign she embarked on was destined for success. This overconfidence clouded her judgment and led her to make decisions that would later prove to be disastrous. Anna's early successes were indeed impressive. They expanded Russia's borders, increased its influence, and showcased her capabilities as a leader. But they also paved the way for her downfall. Her victories made her reckless, and her confidence turned into hubris. As she set her sights on more ambitious endeavors, she failed to consider the potential consequences of her actions. But as the saying goes, pride comes before a fall. Anna's fall would come soon enough, in a land she least expected, Finland. But that's a story for another scene. For now, let's revel in the glory of her initial triumphs and the promise they held for Russia's future. In 1741, Anna set her sights on Finland, a move that would prove to be a significant miscalculation. Driven by a thirst for expansion, she envisioned a Russia that encompassed the northern lands, with Finland serving as a crucial piece of this ambitious puzzle. The planning phase of the invasion, however, was riddled with shortcomings. Anna's military strategists underestimated the resilience and determination of the Finnish people. They expected a quick and easy victory, but the Finns were not going to surrender their homeland without a fight. The execution of the invasion was equally flawed. Russian troops, despite their numerical superiority, were ill-prepared for the harsh Finnish winter. The biting cold, coupled with the unfamiliar terrain, significantly hampered their progress. The lack of adequate supplies only made matters worse. Soldiers were ill-equipped and underfed, a state of affairs that severely affected their morale and fighting capabilities. But it was not just the elements and logistics that posed a challenge. The Finns put up a fierce resistance, displaying a courage and tenacity that took the Russians by surprise. Using their intimate knowledge of the terrain, they launched guerrilla-style attacks, ambushing Russian forces and disrupting their supply lines. The Finnish resistance was not just a military opposition, it was a display of national pride, a testament to their love for their homeland. Anna's underestimation of the Finnish resistance, combined with poor planning and inadequate resources, led to a disastrous campaign. The Russian forces found themselves stuck in a quagmire, their dreams of a swift victory evaporating in the face of Finnish resilience. The invasion of Finland was a significant setback for Anna. It served as a stark reminder that ambition alone is not enough to conquer lands and subdue peoples. The failure of the invasion underscored the importance of proper planning, resource management, and understanding of the adversary in any military campaign. Anna's dreams of a Russian Finland were dashed, marking a severe blow to her expansionist ambitions. The failed invasion of Finland had profound implications for Anna and her reign. This military misstep was not just an isolated incident. Rather, it marked a turning point that sent ripples through the entirety of her rule. The aftermath of the invasion was a harsh awakening. Anna's defeat in Finland not only weakened her militarily but also undermined her political clout. Her once unassailable position started to wobble. The aura of invincibility that she had carefully cultivated began to fade, replaced by a vulnerability that her adversaries were quick to exploit. The whispers of dissent that had been simmering in the background grew louder, emboldened by the failure in Finland. The defeat sparked a wave of criticism that swept across her court. It was a stark reminder that even the most powerful monarchs are not immune to failure. The critics were not just confined to her court, but were found among the common folk as well. The aftermath of the invasion also forced Anna to reassess her expansionist strategies. The defeat in Finland served as a stark reminder that ambition alone was not enough. Strategy, planning, and understanding of the complexities of warfare were equally essential. It was a lesson learned the hard way, but one that would shape the rest of her reign. Despite all these setbacks, Anna's ambitions remained undeterred. Her dreams of expanding Russian territory were not extinguished, but her strategies needed a drastic rethink. The failed invasion of Finland was a bitter pill to swallow, but it was also a catalyst for change. It marked the end of one chapter and the beginning of another in Anna's reign. Anna's ambitions were undeterred, but her strategies needed a drastic rethink. Despite her setbacks, Anna's ambitions left a lasting imprint on Russian history. Anna, with her grand dreams and ambitions, may not have achieved her ultimate goal of expanding Russian territory through the unsuccessful invasion of Finland in 1741, but she undeniably shaped the course of Russian history. Her reign, marked by her expansionist ambitions, may have been riddled with failures, but it was her tenacity and determination that left an indelible mark on the nation. Anna's ambitions instilled a spirit of expansionism that would resonate long after her reign. Although her attempt to annex Finland was thwarted, it set a precedent for future Russian leadership, who would continue to harbor similar territorial aspirations. Her reign sparked a flame of expansionist fervor that would smolder for centuries, influencing the policies of many successors. In the grand tapestry of Russian history, Anna's reign is a vibrant thread. Her steadfast resolve, despite her unsuccessful endeavors, is remembered as a testament to her tenacious spirit. The narrative of her reign is one of audacious ambition, of a woman who dared to dream big, even in the face of adversity. Today, Anna's reign is remembered with a certain degree of respect and admiration. Her expansionist ambitions, though not fully realized, are seen as a symbol of her unwavering determination and persistence. Her reign has become a cautionary tale of ambition and resilience, serving as a reminder that even in failure, there can be a legacy worth remembering. Her failed invasion of Finland, in particular, is a crucial chapter in Russian history. It serves as a reminder of the nation's past ambitions and the challenges it faced in its quest for territorial expansion. It's a testament to the enduring spirit of a nation, willing to learn from its failures and continue on its path. In the end, Anna's ambitions, despite their unfulfilled outcome, have shaped the course of Russian history. Her reign is a poignant reminder that the influence of one's ambitions can extend far beyond their lifetime. Ambitions, even when unfulfilled, have a way of shaping history. Anna's reign is a testament to this.